Welcome back, guys, to Stephen Somerville Irish Rugby, and just straight after the Leinster versus Ulster game in the Rainbow Cup, and it's finished Leinster 21, Ulster 17. I mean, what a game that was! I must say, complete brilliant to watch. As if you were neutral as well, before this game, you also had Munster Connacht. I mean, Connacht got the win in Munster, and fair play to Connacht. You know what I mean? I mean, going up against a big physicality side like Munster is absolutely brilliant. And if you think about it, Connacht, I think this year have gone to Leinster and won. They've gone to Ulster, us, but they've gone to Ulster and they beat us, and then now they've gone to Munster who went to beat them as well. So I think Connacht could take a lot of positivity out of that result. If I'm being honest with you, I think Connacht are on the up here. I think Connacht are a good side at the moment. So I'm hope let's see if that continues. But when we move on to the Leinster Ulster game, I thought that Ulster were going into this game not confident at all, and I think we were probably right overall. But what was surprising was we actually showed a bit of fight. I thought in the first half, I must say, there was a moment where Dave Shanahan nearly gets a try, but it's just that bit short, and but soon we ended up getting a try by Balogun. I think Balogun needs to be looked at for a future Ireland place on the wing. I think we do need someone on that wing for Ireland, and I think Balogun's that answer. And I think Balogun got getting that try where it was a big confidence for Ulster. I think Ulster were alright until we let Leinster back into the game. Then it was like 7-7. And I think there was one point where Leinster actually nearly got another try. Could potentially would have gone into the half time with a lead. I think that wouldn't have worked well for an Ulster point of view because they would have went in Leinster's way. So luckily Dave Shanahan, Rex turns it over and then he kicks it out and again ends up playing half time, and I'm still not confident here, but show a bit of fight in the second half. And then I think we get a kick and it's 10-7 to Ulster, and I'm like, oh no, okay, I'm still not over yet, but we're playing well. And then I think Leinster end up kind of waking up, and then Jack Conan comes on for Leinster and absolutely scores a try straight after he comes on. And there's a reason why Jack Conan I think has been selected for the Lions. I think he had something to the squad that it'll work. So I think we had Jack Conan go over for the try, and it was very much a bit of a blow for Ulster. But I thought it was a bit even. I thought Ulster could have still been it. It was like 14-10 when Jack Conan scored that try. So I thought that it was very much still there to have a go. But straight after that, Leinster scoring another try, and you're just going, this is deja vu all over again. In that moment, I was like, oh my goodness. I kind of like, I'm not shouting at the TV, but I'm almost going, oh, same things over and over again. We never learn from these Leinster sort of things. I think in that moment, I thought we're going to be end up getting annihilated here. Again in the RDS, the RDS has not been our home and ground for years and years and years. The last time we won the RDS was like 8 years ago, and I was lucky enough to see that win. But it's been such a long time. I don't even know when the next win's going to come with the RDS. But I thought that I think when a few lads were a bit tired, and then when a few young players came on, I thought they showed a bit of good spark about them. I thought Nathan Doak, a new scrum half, was really bright. I mean, he's gonna have a good future, I think, in that scrum half going forward. So I think having him around is gonna be good. I also think players who stood out was Dick Timothy, number 8. I think he's done incredibly well after Marcel because he had left. You know what I mean? That's a big void to fill, and I think Nick Timothy's done well. I think Nick Timothy will get a call up to the summer tour. And I hope that works out. But yeah, it was 21-12, and well, no, I think no, it was 21-10, and we just thought I think Leinster could still never try over a bonus point. But then I think Ulster got back into it very easily. They weren't panicking. They kept going until we got a bit of a line out from a penalty. And about a minute to go, I'm going quickly, get over the line, and then we ended up getting over the line by I think it was Craig Gilroy who got over for the line very quickly, and I'm like, okay, we might have a chance here. Madigan takes the penalty quick, puts it over the bar, and it's now 21-17 with one more play to go, and I'm going, Ulster, don't do anything stupid, just keep hold of the ball and keep going, because you capable here scored another try. But unfortunately, it wasn't to be. Leinster, I think we lost the ball, and Leinster just sort of turned it over very easily and kicked it out. It wasn't kicked out. It was actually we lost the ball. It ended up being the end of the game. So I think at the end Leinster actually appealed for some sort of challenge. It's a new thing in the Rainbow Cup, this rule, and it's very, very interesting. They were called for something because they were obviously going for the bonus point, and I'm going, the game's over. Why are you doing it? You won the game. I didn't get that decision, so ended up, so the game overall ended up finishing 21-17. For an Ulster point of view, look, if you look on it, it's not actually as bad as you think, because Leinster they're one of the best teams in Europe for a reason. And Ulster are very much in the midst of that. Not particularly kind of, they can go well in the quarters to Europe, but that's all they can reach. I think for Ulster's standpoint is how best you can do, and I think that is all Ulster gave tonight. You know what I mean? So I thought it was a better performance than the previous two. You know what I mean? Definitely improved on. The next games are Scarlets and Edinburgh. I think those are winnable games for Ulster. We need to get some confidence back in the squad. It's like three, I don't know, maybe four or maybe three on the bounce now. If you think about it, well, you lost to Leicester, you lost to Munster, now you're losing to Leinster. It's three in a row. If we lose to Scarlets, then you have to raise some question marks over that. You have to raise some question marks on the squad if they're showing enough effort. If they lose to Scarlets, but listen, it's another game. And we just gotta take care and get these wins against Scarlets and the Edinburgh coming up. So there you go. Thanks very much for listening to my review of the game, and I'll see you next time for another video. Until then, I'll see you there. Thank you.